Decorating Sense is a show that I have come to love over the past month or two. I've been watching it for a long time. I think I'm actually binging the show. It is a show that is absolutely unhinged. And it could only take place in the late 90s because at that point people were like, we'll just put anything on TV. And if you don't know what Decorating Sense is, let me introduce you to the greatest main character of all time. Her name is Joan Stefan. She came from an egg, I think, because she's not a real human being, but her decorating sense and style, again, is kind of like an alien life form. She's also just a crazy person. I've been trying to locate her like in the movie Jurassic Park, like she's one of like the T-Rex or something, but it's very hard to find her. So in lieu of doing that, I looked and I found more of these amazing episodes. Some of them are on YouTube, some of them you have to go to Dailymotion, which is a great site if you don't have YouTube but also want to watch some random shit. Let me take you to probably my favorite episode of Decorating Sense. This has everything that you could possibly want. It has a woman who's an actress, so she has to act like she likes Joan's work. Joan, who brings on a decorator whose name is genuinely, it's the letter C and the letter Y. His name is Psy, but I just call him CY. You can't just put random non-vowels together like X and B. Your name can't be that's not a thing. This is the show. Can't wait for you guys to watch it. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because hopefully my goal at the end of all of these Decorating Senses is to find Joan Stefan and like interview her. She's like a rare Pokemons to me. And I'm genuinely serious. Like I really want to find her and be like, Joan, how you doing and why? So if I can get those two, then I'll be happy. Other than that, I hope you enjoy this episode. Is genuinely one of my favorites. Please enjoy maybe the funniest home renovation ever. Just a quick thing. I mean, I'm sure most people have watched, but Decorating Sense, like I said, is a show that came out in which the premise is a group of random people that I don't know why, they decorate someone's home for under $500. Usually they decorate one room instead of a whole home because $500 is genuinely not enough to do this. It's unlike the show Home Makeover where they make over your home. This is more like renovation, but if you replace the word renovation with fuck, home fuck is kind of like what is happening here. So that's what they do. There's no end goal to the show. It just feels like Joan kind of like ruins people's homes and then gets their reactions. And honestly, if this was streaming now, this would be the shit. So I'm so glad that it exists. I'm so glad TikTok found it. And let me take you through my favorite episode.
I lovingly call it the chateau because it just is so tiny.
We're going bohemian modern for under $500. In our no money makeover.
That's her tagline. If anybody didn't know by now, she's like, for under $500. And she's just like really happy that she has saved money and can buy McFlurries and $1 cheeseburgers at the end of this. Joan Stefan is a money-saving bitch. That's what it should say.
And in Trash to Treasure, we'll turn you on to some great ideas for old light fixtures.
I'll never get enough of the stupid dumbass intro that just shows a bunch of random things. It shows a paintbrush. You'd have to be in a coma or not know what humanity is to like watch this and be like, this is what I'm watching? What a crazy show. Some of the shows show like the other episodes. They're like, okay, look, let's show some of the houses we renovated. Maybe you watch like a series like Dragon Ball Z, right? You see some of the action happening. In this show, they're like, we'll show you the idea of what decorating even means to an average human. There's a penny to show that we're saving money. Here's a paintbrush, and here's colors. If you put that together, you get Joan Stefan.
Hi everybody, I'm Joan Stefan. Welcome to Decorating Sense.
Oh god, she's getting straight. Fucking Jesus, I missed that. She just got straight into it, didn't she? I'm Joan Stefan. What the fuck? I'm just coming to the house. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get Big Mac. Wow. She always starts in different places. Sometimes she's sitting down, but today she was like ready. The camera wasn't even rolling and she did half her shit. Damn, Joan. Well, she's late for something.
Her outgoing, slightly offbeat personality, and by the end of today, she will have a living area worthy.
$20 says that's not the house. She just walked into some random person's house. She just starts saying shit. They're like, get out. And she's been doing this the whole day until she found the house. She just has a general area of where this lady is. Man, by the way, these houses, I will say this one could use a bit of renovating. It does look kind of a bit depressing from the outside. It's like sort of dark grayish, doesn't look too good. Joan is gonna insert some color into there. She's wearing bright red. She kind of looks like the Grinch a little bit.
It's my little cottage in the city. My little one bedroom. bungalow, and
Can you imagine like nowadays people being like, it's my little cottage and stuff? Cottage for us is like, if you get in a house, you're already outside of it. Like that's kind of like how bad the housing situation is for everyone now. This is a huge 1-bedroom house if it is. I mean, anybody who can just put 3 chairs in their house randomly and then just be like, it's small. You guys are living in the future, man. You guys don't want to see what the future holds.
it's my haven.
Okay, settle back, grab your popcorn. We are going on it.
Why she do that? Why she hit me with one of these, bro? What the fuck is this, man? Where's she? She's got like moves. Joan practices. She's got moves. They will see you later, dog. They're like, please don't say dog. Please stop. The black audience will be fine. You don't have to do this, man. What's up, Mike? Don't, Joan. Don't.
Tour.
A little tour.
A little tour.
Here's the living room.
Lovely.
And then behind us is the master bedroom.
Fabulous.
And then just right over here.
Go inside it, Joan. You don't. Okay. She's like a free spirit, you know. You just let her do whatever. The producer was like, we saw this woman on the street. She was advertising homes. We're like, that's a bridge. And then we gave her the show because honestly we felt sorry for her, but she's ruined so many people's lives that we actually don't have any control over her anymore. So here she is ruining another girl's house. She didn't even go in the room. She's like, oh yeah, that looks like a bedroom. We're not gonna touch that. I don't give a fuck.
There's the kitchen.
Ooh, spacious.
Go inside. Okay. You're just gonna look outside. You're just gonna peer in. Why at this point, why didn't you look in the window and just be like, ooh, it looks good? Dude, just look at a Google picture at this point.
And the dining room.
And done. Laura says,
Done. Never seen someone roast your house before. It's like a 1-bedroom house and she just laughs at the fact that it's so little. Wow, Joan's certainly a dickhead. Like, I love her, by the way. She's like, I would get a cutout of her if they sold them. I'll try. If anybody knows how to get a cutout of Joan Stephan, she's going right here. Honestly.
bigger is better when it comes to gardening, but housekeeping?
I like it being so small because I don't have to clean as much.
A little small clap for her there. Joan giving her one of these asshole claps. Oh, we didn't like it small, do you? Yeah, I bet you do, you fucking idiot. Damn.
Truth be told,
What about decorating?
I've moved the furniture.
All right, I'm sorry. I just gotta ask. What can we go back there just for a sec? What is that couch really? Like, how you gonna sit directly across your homie? You just gonna look at each other in the eye and just read each other's thoughts or something? Like, what is this, man? Have you ever seen a therapist couch where the person sitting on the couch is sitting directly, like his head is by your nutsack or something? That's maybe this is a job for Joan Stephan after all. I was wrong.
So many times. There isn't another way that I can move the furniture to make it.
Laura, get less furniture. You don't have to have 100 furniture. This is not The Sims. Your TV is facing so badly that you would have to sit on the chair and do this to face the TV. Like, do you really need to do this? You want to face your homie instead of the TV? Can you change your homie? You can change the TV.
Feels spacious. You know,
You got a random chair here. Okay. All right. Now this chair is bad because if you sit down, it kind of looks like you're guarding the house, but from the inside, which is really stupid. Like, in a very rare way, I'm saying this, but Joan actually might need to renovate this place because it is not good. It's got all the space of a good house, and if she took some of that stuff away, maybe it would be good. But for once in my life, I feel like Joan might be able to do something good with this, and it's killing me to say that.
I don't know if that's really the right thing. I know.
Oh wow, just all right. Give up. This is very good that we got Joan Stephan. Just end it. It's over. If I were you, I'd be gone. Bro, pick out your tombstone right now. You can't do anything. Actress. Oof. God, you've been acting like you have a good life there your whole life. This is ended. Gee. Give Up by Joan Stephan. That's a great saying.
No, I know.
Oh, she said it twice. She doubled down. She's like, no. Seriously, give up. Lose yourself. Like, seriously, go away. It's over for you.
Actually work in the theater district. I feel like it's so, theater and music is so much a part of who I am.
Yeah.
That
She works in the theater and she has a house. Do you know, if you work at the theater now, unless you're in Grease, the musical, you'd be greasing up some old guy's ballsack. Like, there's no way that you'd be making ends meet if you're a theater major, minor, whatever the hell you are. Man, back in the day, you could literally, I swear, you could be like a bowling alley assistant and have like a house. Nowadays, you have to be the CEO of 3 companies to rent in anywhere.
Well, I've been here for about 3 years, and I've never had
A boyfriend. It's very sad.
any sort of a gathering. I didn't have
No, still Sad though. I feel like the first one also applies though. She's probably never had anyone. Joan's probably the first person in her house. That's like, it's very sad.
I have a housewarming party, and so I hardly ever have more than 2 or 3 people over at a time, because where would you put them?
We'll leave that up to our designer.
Okay, so things have happened. Joan has went from the Bloods to the Crips. As you can see, she's changed her shirt. She's now repping West Side Crips, I guess. Who better than to lead the Crip gang than fucking Joan Stephan? She seems really happy. She's got her hands in the air, and honestly, I feel like she's been popping pills. Let's catch up with Joan.
With a big imagination.
Whoa, yeah, she's been popping something. What did you say, Joan? What?
With a big imagination, very small car.
Some caveman ooga booga terms there. I don't know. She just started speaking, just expects us to understand. I don't know. She does signs. At least she half signs what she does. All I heard was like small car. So she's just roasting everyone who has anything small. God.
What do you have? What do you have? What do you have?
At this point, you think like Joan Stephan is like the craziest thing in the show. Joan actually has some crazy friends, including the guy whose name is CY. He comes in a small Mini Cooper, and he's kind of like American Mr. Bean, but like even crazier. He just brings out a palette, and if this is what his design work is going to be, bro, you should just sell your house at this point, because this is Bush League.
I have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's bold and it's bright.
I don't know what you're looking at either. This is, what the hell is that anyway? Really, actually, can anybody even attempt to understand what this is? Is this art, or like this dude just went on like an acid trip and he was like, I painted Mona Lisa, and then he was like, oh shit, this is not that.
Orange. She's theatrical.
Yeah.
That's his name. CY Winship. It sounds like a car. His name is a car. So in CY's car, he just brings a lot of shit. This is really a good advert for like Mini Cooper in general, that you can fit a lot of stuff. If you're a craziest sociopath, you can fit many things in your car. He has some red chairs. I can already see where this is going. The actress is going to have to play her best role. Pretend that she's okay with what is going to happen in this house. I just want to see how they actually mess this up. That's the real question.
Act 1, Scene 1. Taping! Really taping.
It's moments like these that make me want to circle back to when Joan said give up, and I just feel that about myself. Taping? Really? We're taping.
We're taping.
Lots and lots of taping.
Stripes everywhere.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a prop.
We didn't actually get any indication of what's gonna happen in the house. I mean, I guess she just wants more space. Normally home makeovers have a section where they're like, this is what we're gonna do. We're thinking of taking this. We're taking your bookshelf and we're removing it. We're adding more space somehow. They just got a guy whose name is CY, and then he just came with a bunch of shit, and now we're going to figure out how he's going to ruin her house. Like, there's no real plan, and we're already working on the house, so that's an issue.
As long as the stripes are the same width all the way around, they're gonna be so dominant.
Yeah.
I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Joan has a sweatband that's blue on her wrist. She's color coordinated. She's like a Dragon Ball Z character, like unlockable Karen. She got her special powers ruining your life. I like it. She's done this before, just not on camera. Well, it was on camera, just not for public consumption. I know that. Joan the Freak was probably her name in high school in 1365.
You never know I'm here.
And perfect.
She's done that before to many men. Lots of them are probably in her basement right now. I'm adding lore to Joan Stephan. I made her sound like she's a killer. I think she's just a sexual freak. Oh, sorry, Joan. I'm sorry. She's respect.
I'm orange.
I am red.
I'm brown.
Oh,
Never let Dora the Explorer paint your house. Never let a kid paint your house, because they'll pick all the primary colors and be like, here it is. And then brown as well. It's like, okay, red and orange, fine. Then you have brown. On a house? No.
I think I'm actually closer to orange than I am to red. Sai says the key to making bright colors pop is to pair them with neutrals.
I'm freaking out.
Sai might be right. But that's no reason to test it out on a poor lady's house, is it? I mean, does anybody ever in the hell of human nature say, like, I would like some brown walls? I like some dark brown walls, so I get lost in them. Oh my god, this is looking like a Monopoly board, man. What are you doing? You guys are crazy, man.
Oh, Joan, I'm freaking out.
Don't freak out! Now if I can only convince him of that.
Dude, don't convince. You actually need to send him to jail. This is the worst looking wall ever. Why brown? If I went against that wall and I stood like naked, I'd be like completely dead. You wouldn't even be able to see me there. This dude picked that kind of color for some reason. If our guests are Indian people, they're going to get lost within that wall. So good luck there.
Why do I do this?
What are you worried about?
What am I worried about? A fast food restaurant comes to a small, sweet little cottage.
This is really concerning that CY Winship is suddenly having second thoughts while doing a makeover about if his makeover is going to be any good. And Joan is actually now becoming a therapist trying to be like, no, it'll work out. When the person doing your makeover doesn't even have faith in it, are we not severely done at this point?
It's gonna be beautiful.
Thank you.
It's gonna be dramatic. It's gonna be.
She's like, come on. You cannot leave this house like this. You can't just leave the house like this. I know you've ran away from everything. Your name is CY. You've obviously changed your name. It was Alex. Then you were like, can I have a name that's really hard to forget? CY. I know, I get it. You run away from everything. You gotta stick with this. The walls are brown. We can't change that now. We don't have the budget.
Daring. We just won't serve burgers.
Exactly. One more neutral and $80 later, this room is gorgeous.
By the way, this house was like 100 years old. It would have absolutely had, like, it would have held its value. That's a rarity these days to have houses this old and in good condition. And these people were like, look, I'm gonna drive the price down as far as I can. I'm gonna turn your house into modern day McDonald's, Netherland McDonald's, Ronald McDonald and a blunt. That's what this house is gonna be.
And then, when it's not a tie back, you open your curtains like to that far. It's a trim piece.
That's true, but most people are trying to get out of this house, not look into it. So here's the issue. Your big fucking brown wall is going to be the thing that's an eyesore no matter what. I mean, I don't know how they pick these random ass colors. It just looks like you only need to look at one part of the wall. I wish the wall had more windows or something so CY could do anything but paint it brown, man. This is not helping. All right, so she has a one bedroom house, right? She wants space. And then now I'm hearing the word room divider. I'm also hearing they took her bookcase out. So she's gonna put those books on the floor and have room dividers? Okay, Joan, I see that evil tendency coming up.
Meanwhile, I get to work adding detail with peel and stick leading strips and glass beads.
Joan, people need to look out the window. You can't put a lollipop on a fucking window and be like, my work is done. What are you doing, man? Wow. I get sometimes she's like, I'm gonna ruin people's house, but she should put some lollipops on their window now. Now you can't look into it, you can't look outside of it. Why? You ruin the one purpose of a thing. Joan's the type of person to put like a ribbon at the end of a tap so it looks prettier, but the water doesn't come out now. It's not functional, lady.
Wiggly! And I'm not supposed to stretch it. Oh no, now it's stuck. Tape will hold the beads in place until the glue dries. Is that straight?
It looks very good, Joan. This really looks great, and that looks so good. Thanks, Joan. Really, some people will be like, what's that on your window? And you'd be like, shame, just shame.
Look.
Yeah, I can see it. Honestly, even blind people can, Joan.
And golds.
Is your theatrical
It's so straight. Thank you for...
side coming out at all in your house?
You know, I've got the opera poster.
She put crosshairs on someone's window. If a sniper was aiming, he'd be like, oh, there it is. You just can free aim because of this stupid thing here that Joan has.
2 rugs cut from a single remnant. Just $50 for the pair.
I don't know, maybe it's a 2000 thing to just put rugs on stuff. Wooden floors are dope. I guess that's cool. It's not the most egregious thing that I've ever seen. $50 is actually more than I thought they were spending, because they spend like 2 cents, 3 cents on things. $50 is, they must have actually bought it from someplace instead of stole it from a dumpster.
Okay, so I'm driving along the street in a very nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
And there these are all piled up on the boulevard.
Most people would keep driving, but not Cy.
Just as I say it. So Okay, his name's Sai, and that's what I do every time I see him fucking talk. These couches that he got from some random thing, you can even see when he brings it in, the back of the couch is broken. It looks like it's stained. 100% someone has peed on this couch. He just took it in, he put it in his Mini Cooper. They're like, there's CY again. He's taking that shit that we put out. Someone died on this couch the other day. And now he's putting it in other people's houses. What is this, man?
Chocolate brown, could it be any better?
It's a lot of work, but for 20 bucks?
It pays to drive around with a pickup. She got friends over and everyone can lie down and watch the TV.
Where is the TV, guys? Did you guys take that, turn that, flip that into something that can't be used as well? Did Joan put like some of her lollipops on the TV screen or something? I don't. Where's the TV? I haven't seen that in a while. You guys are famous for taking people's stuff.
A set of nesting tables freshened up with a coat of paint stands in as a coffee table.
But if you want a really unique table, you use whatever the heck this is.
What do you think they are?
That's Mayan ruins from a temple that Sai stole. So now he's being hunted by the Mayan people who have come back to life to make sure that he specifically dies. Glad he took those things.
Wow, you're good. You're very close. Wallpaper embosser.
Sai didn't change a thing, not even the color of these embossers.
Sai didn't do anything. He just stole it from a printing factory, and now he's on FBI's most wanted list. He's actually he's ahead of Osama. He just edged him out. He also I think he edged him one day.
Jeff simply cut a base and top from plywood, and now we're assembling them using screws. And if you thought that was unique,
it's like they were like, we want space, and then they took the space out by putting whatever this shit is there. It's like they started with an idea, and then they just halfway through they were like, look, this shit is funny. I'm gonna take printing shit and put it in our house and see if she likes it. I don't know if someone had a bet to be like, let's put the most random shit we can find in an actress's home and see what happens. Maybe Joan didn't get a role as an actress, and this is what has happened. She's like taken everything out on this girl, but something is going on here that I don't get.
You gotta tell everybody about this little piece of chocolate insanity, because it looks like candy is stuck to the...
It looks like a S&M thing. Sorry, my bad. Well, this is crazy. Okay, this is a leather jacket. This is a hazard. If your kid comes over to whatever her name's house, throw a ball there, lose an eye. This is Aunt Jemima just killed my kid again. Like, this is what is this really? Why is this even a thing? And what the fuck? Is mainly just all the questions that I have for this. What even is it?
It's so cool.
Isn't it terrific? It's a little dangerous, a little delicious.
we're giving Laura a place to...
It's dangerous and delicious. Basically everything a kid should not have. So as soon as she has kids, it's over for this house. As soon as anyone brings in a kid or a dog or an animal or anything that could ever get hurt from this, it's over. Thanks, Sai.
stash her electronics using a couple of cast-offs Sai picked up for next to nothing.
The DVD player will go in here. Her speakers can go in there.
Yeah, of course her speakers can go in the cupboard. That way she can get that premium sound off a cupboard. Thanks, Sai. That's really forward thinking. Honestly, she's gonna put her TV underneath her bed. And I think while she's fucking at it, let me put the toaster in the shower so she can just end this whole thing, because it's over. It's over.
And those wacky bumps? Clay spacers from an old kiln.
Oh my god, he took a shit and then waited. What is this, man? This looks like Hershey's Kisses from like the ancient times. What is this?
That is what I was talking about.
Isn't that amazing what you'll find in a friend's garage?
Who's that friend? Is he alive? Where is he? What friend? Sai probably killed this guy, didn't he?
Ooh, what are these? Gimme.
We're using more of them to create a funky frame for a mirror.
And we're gluing them on.
We're gonna glue them on, and then
What is the why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Sai's like, look, if this house doesn't at least injure people, is it a good house? Honestly, I said that we should put a sword right next to a seat so when you sit down it splits your butthole. But then Joan was like, that's too hot for TV, so I can't do that. Sai seems to be like a masochist or something. I don't know what is going on here. Apparently you can't have a mirror without having pointy shit next to it. He seems like the kind of guy.
the freebie from a friend's basement. He said, "You want this old convex mirror?"
Like, who doesn't want an old...
What did you say? A convict's mirror? Okay. Sai is the type of guy to rob prisoners.
You know, it's this whole thing of like found objects. You know, what's that? It's free.
What is that? Looks like a UFO. Do you really think, is anyone gonna check how they look in this? Is this supposed to be some sort of mirror? Are you looking in this, the 1% of the mirror, and then 99% shit, whatever these pyramid things are you got going on. This is the mirror. People like, hey, where's the mirror? And then you point them to that and they're like, no, seriously. Like the actual mirror, not this crazy thing that you have that I've been trying to ignore because our friendship matters. What, do you have a mirror or do I just have to guess how I look?
Can I make it into something? I love that. Sometimes decorating is about breaking into your friends' garages and taking everything that's not nailed down and deciding later what it can be.
He's wanted in so many states, honestly. I feel like he's wanted in different countries. He might be the inspiration for the movie The Fugitive because it just sounds like his friends all have a vendetta against him.
Well, we are $241 closer to giving our homeowner's living room a modern bohemian look. When we return...
Oh, they were huffing that gas in between scenes. Look at this shot. There, Joan's like, yeah, sniff that, sniff that. Oh, yeah, let's put another mirror on that house. I bet you that's how that went down. Oh my God. What is that? It looks like a sombrero, but like chrome. Oh, dude, it's like someone's hubcap got lost and you put it on your wall, man. What? I didn't know they were gonna paint it all white. It somehow looks worse. This is how I would come into the house. I just like lose my energy and then be like, what's his name? CY? All right, well, I can see why I'm gonna fight with this motherfucker.
Welcome back to Decorating Sense, where we are in the middle of a windshield makeover. It's kind of a bohemian living room, and that mirror looks great.
Does it? Oh, good.
There's a mirror. Is that a mirror? There's a mirror that look like that's a mirror. Maybe you can ask him to design something helpful, like a chair. I don't know, something that has function in the house.
I did not think we could top the mirror, but we have. This is, come on.
Bad. This is bad. This is really bad. This is probably why World War III is gonna start. I don't know, man. I don't like this. I don't know what this is, but I don't like it.
Come on, take a guess.
It's either an ottoman, a weird pillow, or
A TV cozy! Yeah! That's right, a TV cozy.
I was joking before, but I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm gonna leave to Mars because at least that place don't have Psy wind chip on it. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a 2000s thing or just a thing that he made up that's a second, but what it looks like to me is they're gonna put that over the TV. So let's say you wanted to watch TV and you turn your TV on. You just see this because it would mean that you'd have to take it off to watch TV. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like to put things on things. So I have to take those things off things to watch things that I want to watch. But if you're Psy Winship, that's just a normal thing to do.
I covered a box made from foam core with a layer of felt. Now he's using reinforced strips of the same felt.
Can someone reinforce his brain? Because I think that's falling out of place, man. This is, what the hell is this? Who's ever done this? I just never thought to do something like this. Honestly, next time I go to the toilet, I'm gonna put one of these over it and be like, ta-da! It's gonna be an event every time I go to pee. Like, thanks, guys.
While we continue on here, Jeff has another project.
Please stop ruining her life. Like, I don't know her. I'm sure maybe she's done some bad things, but she's, she doesn't deserve this, guys. She doesn't deserve what you're doing to her.
Rematting Laura's black and white photos with orange mats. Back in the living room,
there it is. This guy, like, in his spare time, he's like, yeah, she hasn't had enough torture. I'm gonna take the black and white photos. I'm gonna take the things that show the colors and shadows. I'm gonna take the art of photography and put orange on that bitch. I'm gonna put oranges on there. She's gonna love that.
Photos look awesome.
There it is. That black and white photo that made you feel so moody, that made me bring out the tones. You know when you do photography in black and white, you isolate color. You forego that so you can look at the picture more beautifully. You can study it. Fuck that shit. We're gonna put orange on that. It's my favorite fruit. I like that.
Word to the fashion savvy. If you have yourself a TV, you should make yourself a TV cozy.
Shut up. Stop. What the hell? Why you do that? You know what's even worse about the TV cozy? Can I just say something that maybe people... TVs actually used to have cables all the time. You need antennas and shit like that. How that gonna fit on the TV? You telling me she's gonna have to plug the TV in because that TV cozy is so cozy that she's just like, look at that. You like that? You like that? You think that's funny, Joan? You deserve. Oh yeah. So like, kids are gonna get wrecked. People who are above 4 feet tall are going to get wrecked. Someone's going to hit their head into that. It's going to be a whole thing. People are going to be like, where's the TV? And then this girl's gonna be like, I don't know. They covered it. It's hidden. I don't know where anything is in this house.
Bottom line,
These are like lead crystal
I know they're
things that someone said, I hate this thing. And I said, well, you know, goodness, I'll take it and make something out of it one day. And guess what?
The lights are not the only thing that's gonna be hanging by the end of this episode.
Play boxes outside while Cy and I do a little rearranging inside.
And this unused middle area is used.
You can walk there, okay? Sai's gonna be like, this unused bathroom area is used. You know, you have to jump over like a hurdle that he put there just to go to the bathroom. He's just using space. It's not like, I'd never seen designers do this, by the way. This is unreal, man. That's such a weird nook to put down whatever this desk is. It just seems so bad. It's so wrong.
Here come those boxes.
Okay, and that is just the beginning. We are putting how many of these cubes on the wall?
14.
14 of them. That's the cube. Here.
Of course, I don't know why I even thought that they were over. They were like, look, the house seems a bit too big. It's a 1-bedroom house. It seems like we need less space. So we're gonna take up some volume by putting squares in some parts of the house. That way, there's less space for you to walk from in the house. I'm just gonna put random squares in the house in case you thought you had more space to walk. Now you don't.
Here's the plan. It involves math.
There's no plan. That's just a white piece of paper, Joan. Don't even pretend that that's not just a white piece of paper.
I am out of here. Here's a conversation piece for you. It is a styrofoam wig, had some cinnamon candies, polyurethane spray. And now it is artwork.
Like, I don't know what she did to deserve this. She was like, I work at the theater. And then Cy and Joan were like, yeah, you used to work at the theater. Now you work for us, bitch. This is crazy, right? Like, you can't just take a head and then be like, it's art. She's just doing anything now. She's randomly living. She's using her free will to ruin people's lives. Joan, this is not a thing that should belong in a house. Ever. That even if it isn't cursed, it is now. Oh my god, it's got a dent in it. Someone dented that shit. Joan! What the fuck, man? They multiplied. Oh god, where'd you get this thing from, man? She went to all these garage sales. She's like, hey, I'm trying to ruin someone's life. What do you have for me? They're like, we got these 2 heads. Even the Mayan people were like, no. You want it? Alright.
Twice as nice. Make it 3, you
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck. How many do you have of this? What is? Are they all different too? What is this? What is this shit? It is not. It's not even like. There's nothing. It's like it doesn't say A B C D. It says W1 C R T. Like it's just random shit. It's just random. The words don't make sense. The thing doesn't make sense. It's haunted.
got a collection. Just about anything will do, from apples to oranges.
Oh, okay, I guess she took them out because someone was like, you can't ruin her life that bad. Now they actually put oranges there so her house can stink up when she doesn't eat them. That's cool.
For the ultimate in discount art, clean out your basement.
Ah, that's a dildo. You're holding a dildo there. Okay. All right, cool. You put that there, I guess.
Make everything the same color white and put it on the boxes.
He put it there. He put the. Okay, she's got a dildo in her house then. I spoke too soon. I actually like the heads more than a random dildo in her house there. That's a conversation starter. Hey, mom and dad, do you like the dildo Cy put there? No, it doesn't look like my boyfriend. I don't have one.
Granted, it's not everyone who has a friend giving away free chandeliers, but Cy has a lot of friends.
Oh, he stole it.
Now, this is a dining room set. You cannot help but notice this.
The dildo is so prevalent, it's hard not to notice in the background. I guess that's really what the end of the show is. It's like the wall was so bad, they needed to distract, and they were like, let's make a dildo. Which I guess is a theory that people have that I probably overlooked. When something's going bad, put a dildo in it. I've never tried that one, but I guess Cy has, so there it is.
In a lacquer red,
Yeah.
and we've got a beautiful set.
Added a little embellishment over
A
there.
little
though.
craft balls for detail, yeah.
Of course, it can't just be a normal chair. You have to put balls on it. That's right, of course. Couldn't be something that was normal. You had to, hey, let's sit down on a chair full of balls. I'm Cy. I like sitting down on balls.
Yeah, it's cool.
More white accents top off the table. And finally, accessories all around.
Yes, right, of course. In case anybody thought she could use the table for anything, no. They're gonna put white accessories. Cy's a fucking white accessory, honestly.
He's got fur!
And that's not all. Check out these gorgeous pillows Cy made.
Look at that one.
Okay, so he's just decorating the house with more crap in case there was any chance that you could sit in the house and maybe even feel like it has an ounce of space. Sai just keeps putting stuff there until there's nothing left. She's gonna suffocate to death because he just puts so much shit in her house.
Look at that. Oh, they are awesome.
A few more touches,
Of course, yes. Well, that thing. Yep, put that there. That's next to the TV. Put some stuff on the TV. Use the TV as an ornament. Let's keep going, guys.
and we are done.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
That's how paintings were made to be hung, by the way. It's so low that if you actually sit up, you can't see the painting. You have to tell someone to move. That's how I imagine the Mona Lisa is in the Louvre. I imagine that the security guard stands there and then you have to tell him to move in order to actually see the photo. Or maybe you just take a photo of him. Sir Francis from France. He's the real fucking treasure they got there.
We are done.
I know. What were we trying to do?
You're trying to ruin the house and you succeeded, so good luck. Good, very good. Okay, Thanos, you did it again.
Bohemian Modern. I think that's what it was. Oh. I think it's there. I can't believe this room. I love the art wall.
I know.
With the
Even he can't believe. He's like, I thought it was gonna ruin it, and I did actually. So, woo!
And
I
this
know.
sectional, she can lie down. I'm sorry if we did nothing else but make her
I
comfortable.
wish you did nothing else but make her comfortable. I don't know why you did the other stuff. This is horrible, man. It wasn't great before, but it's there's a dildo on a brown wall now. Like this, why'd you do it? You know.
Comfortable in front of the TV.
We've done our job. How much did you spend?
$4.98.
Thank you for free stuff.
This made Joan happy. They saved $2. That $2 can be used for 2 cheeseburgers for these 2 boneheads. Both of them share a moment where they're like, ooh, now we have to tell her. Ooh. So they get her, and now comes the acting moment. Let's see if she wins that Oscar. Let's figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
This is why she's never been in any movies. There it is. Oh my gosh. Ooh, wow.
Oh my gosh, you weren't kidding.
Loads of texture and a touch of theatrical flair.
It's theatrical. I'll give you that.
This just doesn't even look like the same place.
It doesn't even look like the same country. You know what I mean? Once Sai comes over, it doesn't even look like the same planet. Oh my god, that looks so much better. If she just got couches that were like the same color, everything else would be good. I don't know where they put her books, by the way, because they're all gone. So everything that's like dear and true to her, Sai ruined or burned. I know this is what happened. I actually like the foliage. I like how it looked before. Damn.
Look at the chandelier. Oh
And
my
your boxes.
gosh.
It's your art wall.
And your boxes. Look at those boxes. You like boxes, huh? I had some boxes. I put a box on your wall, and you got boxes on your wall. Nobody else will let me do it.
I'm almost trying not to cry. I love it so much.
Oh, I'll bet you are. As soon as she saw the dildo, she was like, I'm really trying not to.
Well, we do have one more surprise for you.
Oh no.
Okay, everybody.
Oh my
The housewarming party Laura always dreamed of.
Is the surprise a cake, or did they just cut that? I didn't cut it. They just said, we have a surprise for you, and they cut the whole segment out. I think it's the cake, but she reacted more like happily towards the cake than the house. So it's very much, this is confusing me here, guys. I think like the cake was like, oh, they ruined my house, and then she was like, I need to stress eat. Ah, thank God, a cake.
You're fabulous.
Dare I say, another great makeover for under $500, but I do hope you stay tuned while we have a little housewarming party.
The episode ends with Joan starting to rap faster than Eminem and clearing the episode, as she does so often. Instead of actually in real time saying another great makeover, she decides that she's going to turn into Busta Rhymes in the Chris Brown song, and then just another makeover for $500. I'm going to take Sai home because the FBI really wants him right now. I guess they make their getaway. There's more in a Decorating Sense episode. They actually renovate a house for $0, which kind of is basically just equates to them moving the furniture around and then thinking they've done something. And every now and again, Joan gives you tips on how to steal things from people. That's pretty much the end of the show. But this genuinely was one of the episodes where I looked at it and I was like, wow, they went all above and beyond to ruin this poor lady's life. And she could not act the part. So all I have to say is that I feel like Decorating Sense should come back because I feel like it was a perfect time. I don't know what they're going to do to the modern homes, but I would love to see it because I'll tell you what, these modern homes are missing flair. The old ones at least all had to be built in different sectors and stuff. Now you just have like mass building of houses. If Joan Stefan and her team, including Cy, Winship, and other people's names that sound like cars, come and renovate houses, I would love to see it. So I'm officially saying bring back Decorating Sense. I'll even do your intro for you guys because it seems like you could use someone who knows how to use a computer to do things. Anyway, that was one of my favorite episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I see you on the next one. If anybody has Joan's number, give it to me. I think me and Joan should have a conversation. Thanks. See you on the next one, guys. Bye.
Truth be told, are we ever just friends? Just please review what the evidence says. I can get you out my lens. Dress up nice just to play pretend.